Hey y'all, thank you so much for checking out another one of my videos, and if you're new around here, hello and welcome. My name is Katie Marie and I am a lover of eyeshadow palettes, but today I am going to be unboxing my Boxycharm subscription box, which if you're not new to my channel, I do really enjoy unboxing subscription boxes. I just find it so fun and kind of like a present to yourself. So yeah, we're going to be unboxing my Boxycharm for November, and at the very end, after I've unboxed my November box, I am going to go ahead and share with you guys my reviews from the products that I tried from my October box. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I'll do that at the end. I do get this product sent to me as PR, but I am under no obligations to post or anything like that. I could do with it whatever I like. Boxycharm just sends it to me, shows up, no strings attached, and so I like to do an unboxings as it tends to do very well on my channel. So I like to share videos with you guys that you're interested in watching. So before we dive into unboxing, let's go ahead and very quickly do my Instagram shout out for today. My Instagram shout out for today goes to Misadventures_of_M. She left a comment on my most recent post. Thank you so very much, M. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, you are my Instagram shout out for today. And if you want a chance to be featured at the beginning of my videos, all you have to be doing is follow me on Instagram, LadyKatie92, interact with my content. I have it all right here, and I randomly select someone when I sit down to film. So now that we have done my little Instagram shout out, thank you guys so very much for following me over on Instagram. Let's go ahead and jump into seeing what Boxycharm is including in their November base box. Before we dive into the products, I do want to let you know that I have version 33 and my box weighed 1.2 pounds. I always like to throw that out in the beginning because without fail I do get questions for it. Also too, it looks like we have a 25% off site-wide to Natasha Denona if you use NDX Boxy at checkout at natashadenona.com. You get 25% off till Christmas. That's pretty cool if you want to shop at Natasha Denona, which means I saw the sneak peek, so I'm so excited about this. We got a Natasha Denona palette. Oh my goodness, I still cannot believe it, even though I have it here in my hands. This retails for $48, which $50 for 5 pans. I'm reminded why I never bought it. But anyway, these are the larger pans, and here is the color story. This is called Peak, and it's a 5 eyeshadow palette. This is a palette that I could get like 1, maybe 2 looks that I enjoy and feel like it's still neutral, but it has a little pop of color with this orange there. I feel like this orange will create a really pretty look. This shimmer right here looks really pretty. It's also all matte except for the one shimmer, which I do like. So I feel like I'll get 1 or 2 looks that I'll enjoy. It's very sleek and feels fancy. So I will definitely be using this, and I will report back to you guys at the end of the month or when I do my December unboxing for Boxycharm and let you guys know what I thought about it. But I cannot wait to do a look with this because I have heard so much about their formula. Oh my goodness, they feel amazing. Yeah, I really like this burnt orange shade. This is definitely my type of kind of burntish orangish shade. Let's just go ahead and swatch it here. I do have a bit of green from an eyeshadow yesterday. That's just a very boring color. It's just one of those kind of like setting shades. This feels really nice and looks nice. Ooh, this looks nice and looks like it can deepen up. Let me go in a little bit more, see if it builds on itself. Yeah, that looks like it'll continue building on itself, which I like to see in my mattes. Gives it a lot more versatility in my opinion. That one's actually pretty too. Definitely just that mauve tone that I'm just not super into when it comes to my eyeshadow, but it's definitely pretty. And then let me touch this shimmer. This shimmer looks really pretty. I apologize in advance if you see any dirt under my nails. I was just doing some digging and gardening in my little garden. So I cleaned my hands, but there might be a little bit of soil left under there. But there is the palette. Definitely a neutral palette. However, like I said, I feel like I can use this orange shade in a couple different looks to enjoy the looks that I get out of it. Let me know if you'd like to see a look. And if you do, I will post one on Instagram. So if you want to see what I do with this, let me know. Follow me over on Instagram. And then give me a couple days after this video goes live, and I will definitely try to do a little Instagram reel tutorial because ooh, I cannot wait to use this palette because I hear so many people talk and rave about Natasha Denona formula, and I just still can't believe I'm sitting here holding a Natasha Denona palette. This, if I was paying for this box, this probably would have made the palette for me because I would only have had to spend $25. And yes, it's not the most amazing color story, but it is a nice neutral palette, and I could see me, grabbing this for a quick everyday look, and I've just been so curious to try her brand. It would have been worth the price of the box for me. So we're starting off strong. Let's continue. Okay, next up we have this from Peach and Lilly. It's a Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. This retails for $28. I have not heard of Peach and Lilly. The packaging looks vaguely familiar. Maybe I have. Chamomile and Chamomile. It's Deep Cleanse and Soothe. It's a cleanser. I can always use a cleanser. Cleansers are one of those things that I like a nice cleanser, but I hate paying for it because it's you like wash it on your face and you rinse it off. So it's one of those things that I would never spend a lot of money on it. So to get it in a subscription box with a bunch of other makeup is totally worth it for me. So while this is not super exciting, I don't know the brand, I don't know the product that I'm like super excited about trying it, I'll definitely get use out of it and it'll be worth it for me because it's a practical item that I don't like spending money on. So to get it, $28, that's over the price of the box. And if you like this brand, that's awesome. I don't want to open it though because I don't need it quite yet. I still have a lot of my foaming. You know what? I'm going to put this in my shower. I'll do that because I like to have one in my shower and one on my sink. Oh, that smells nice. Nothing too heavy. It's nothing too like fruity. I don't know why. Maybe the Peach and Lilly, the brand, made me think it would be, you know, smell like peaches or something, but it doesn't. It really just kind of has that chamomile smell to it. So anyway, $28, great value for the box, a great practical item. Very neat. Always excited to try a new brand. They're cruelty-free, toxin-free, gluten-free, vegan, 100% worry-free, according to them. Okay, next up we have something from Yensa. I feel like I was just looking at this brand the other day. This is a pumpkin turmeric 2-in-1 radiance polishing mask. Ooh, this retails for $45. Definitely expensive. Can I open this without popping off my nails? There we go. Ooh, it's a face mask. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure. It says it's a resurfacing, so I just want to make sure there's nothing in it that I shouldn't have on my skin when I'm breastfeeding. But it doesn't look like there's any active ingredients, and the top ingredients don't look problematic. So cool. This has 8 super orange essences. Ooh, essence, I wonder if that's a little harsh. I forget if those can be harsh on your skin, but it has pumpkin, turmeric, papaya, grapefruit, ginger, carrot, honey, and orange. I like the thought of this. I mean, let me see if there's a tabby thing. There is. Should I give this a try? I'm kind of tempted. But at the same time, I do know that I just don't have time to do masks, so I feel like it'd be kind of a waste, so maybe I should just give it to someone who can actually use it. It says 2-in-1, so what is the 2 things it does? Okay, so it's a polishing mask or an essence. That is weird because I thought an essence is like some water you put over your skin and leave it. But this, it says you have to rinse it. But I guess it leaves it radiant, so that's where the essence come in. Like it leaves stuff on your face even though you rinse it off. So I don't know. Let me know if you'd like to hear my thoughts on it. But if not, I probably will just put it in a giveaway or give it to a family member or friend because when it comes to masks, I don't have the time, so I just don't do it. Okay, next up we have a mascara. I don't want to open this. This is from Milk. It's a Milk Makeup Kush Waterproof Mascara. I actually have this in a mini tube I've been trying right here. This retails for $24. I haven't been super impressed with that one, so I don't think I'm going to open this. I have a lot of mascaras, so if I don't love a formula, no sense in opening the full size. So I will be sticking this for a giveaway in a future giveaway. Definitely like looking at the before and after, at least they're truthful in what it will give you because it really just gives you more, it makes your lashes kind of separated more, but it doesn't do anything for like definition and really making your lashes black or long in my opinion. There's no kind of grouping and clumping together to make them more defined. It's just kind of like if you're someone who doesn't wear any eye makeup and you want something to make your natural lashes stand out more, this is the type of mascara. So for me personally, that's not the mascara I look for. I want something to make it really black and kind of bulk it together. So for me, this wasn't a mascara that I'm like crazy about. I'll finish my tube, but for me, this doesn't add value to the box, so I'll be setting it aside for a giveaway. Okay, last up in the box is from Alamar Cosmetics. I love when we get something from Alamar. This is their Primero primer. Oh, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. Yeah, I'm not even going to try, so I'm so sorry. But it is their long wear sticky pigment base. I like a good sticky base, so let me pour a little out. It's a little bit tinted. Oh yeah, that's definitely sticky. Are there different colors? Or I don't think this gives much color, actually. It looked like it was tinted, see, when you first put it on, but when you blend it out, it actually kind of goes sheer. This reminds me of the Zoeva eyeshadow primer. It's very, very sticky, so I'll definitely be using this. This retails for $15. I am always down to try primers. Eyeshadow primers are one of those things, I think it's weird, but I enjoy trying new ones, and I enjoy trying to find another good one. And I have a literal drawer full of them, but I will definitely be trying this, and I'll give you guys my thoughts next month. Everyone needs an eyeshadow base. I feel like it just takes your eye look to the next level. Even if you don't have to struggle with like creasing and whatnot, it just makes your eyeshadow so much more pigmented. So I love that about them. But yeah, last product in the box is a winner. Okay, so quick recap before we get into last month's reviews. We got a mask, a cleanser, a mascara, and an eye primer, and a Natasha Denona palette, which is pretty big. So for me personally, the Natasha Denona palette, the eye primer, and the gonna throw it. And the cleanser is definitely a win for me. I will be using all 3 of these, but the turmeric mask, I'm pretty much, as I've been thinking about, I don't think I'm gonna be opening it just because I just don't have time for masks right now. Like I can't even do a weekly mask, let alone a couple times a week. And then also the mascara because it's not my preferences. So let me go ahead and add up the box. Okay, so as I said, you pay $25 for the base box, and the total for this month came to $160, which is, wow, what a good price. However, when I subtract the 2 products for me personally that I'm not interested in, which is the mask and the mascara, the total retail value and like what it's worth to me comes to $91, which is still a great price. I do want to make sure I'm really clear in saying that I like to do this for myself when I'm thinking about the value of the box that I get for me, because even though I get NPR, I like to give you guys my thoughts as if I were paying for it, as I feel like that's the most helpful. And that's what I do with my other subscription boxes that I pay for. I look at all the products I get and I see which ones am I actually going to use, which ones I'm not, and I subtract those to see if the value of the box was worth the price of it. So that's why I do that. Sometimes I get comments about people saying like, oh, you're so ungrateful and nitpicky with them, but this is how I do my other subscription boxes, and I feel like if I didn't do it to Boxycharm as well, there would be comments there too. So anyway, I just want to be clear about that, but still, like I said, $91 is a great value. Like you're paying $25 to get almost $100 worth of product. That's fantastic. And as I said, this palette would have made the box for me, and the other ones are honestly just bonuses. So super happy with my November box. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to try that Natasha Denona palette, and I'm really curious to see if Boxycharm can one-up this in December, because I feel like the last of the year, the last box, I like to see it really just like hit it out of the park, and they really did like do a good job with this month's box. So anyway, we shall just have to wait and see. But yeah, with that said, now that we've unboxed November, let's go ahead and share with you guys the 3 reviews I have on the products I tried from last month, October's box. Okay, so I only ended up trying 3 different things from my box. The first one being from Sol de Janeiro. I tried their, I don't even know how you say it, but this is in Teeny Bikini. It was like their lip balm. I forget what it was called exactly. Anyway, this product right here is nice. If you want something moisturizing and you got it in your box, I think it'll do the job. You know, it's one of those more practical things for me, so I don't like scrutinize it too much. Did I see it doing anything amazing for my lips? No, I got a cold sore because of all my trips to the dentist. I got a cold sore in my mouth and I was using this, and I didn't notice anything like extraordinary in the way of this helping my lips not get so dry, because I use all the little medicines to get rid of the cold sore. So it didn't do anything extraordinary. However, you know, everything cleared up eventually, but it wasn't anything faster than I feel like any of my other lip balms. That's what I'm saying. The tint, I didn't really notice any big difference when I put this on with the tint, because like really you'd have to like really sit there to get any kind of tint. There's a tint to it, but you don't see it when you're on your lips personally. The big con for me when it comes to this product is I don't like how it smells and therefore tastes, because you are putting this on your lips. And I just feel like I have cereal on my lips. Whenever I put this on, I just feel like cereal comes to mind, which isn't exactly, it's not bad, but it's not exactly what I want to smell or taste when I am going about my day. So just the fact that every time I got a whiff, and it almost is not a bad cereal smell, however, it just smells like I have cereal up my nose, and I'm just like, and then if I taste it, I mean, it's not a terrible taste, it's not like it tastes like bad cereal, but it just tastes like it smells, and it's not that enjoyable. So for me personally, with this being fragrance and scented so heavily, it's not my favorite thing. I'll definitely use it. I'll still get my money's worth out of it, but would I ever repurchase this? Heck no, I never want to repurchase this just because I don't like the smell and therefore taste of it. Next up, I also got the concealer. I was so excited to get this concealer. This is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hues concealer. I enjoyed this. I don't think it beat out any of my holy grail, like my favorite full coverage concealers. However, time will tell. I have to keep using it. I did notice depending on the setting powder and how much I use of this would depend on if it creased or not. So if I was very careful to just put on a little bit, blend it out very nicely, and then set it with one of my kind of like better setting powders, I guess you could say, the ones that typically tend to work for me, I will get no creasing at all. But if I use too much of this because it is a full coverage, or if I used a setting powder that I don't really like, that doesn't really work for me, there could be some heavy creasing. So it's one of those products that you have to be careful. You have to kind of think through, you know, what you're going to use to set it, and also as you're applying it. I don't apply it too much. Like literally I would just take this and dot it on each inside, and then I would do the tiniest dot on the outside, and depending on if I had, you know, redness or something here, I might do a teeny little swipe, and then as I blend, I would kind of blend it down to kind of mesh it all together, and that's really all you need. I feel like it gave lots of coverage. I don't have it on today, but I've been wearing it a lot this past month, and it is making an appearance in my monthly favorites if you want to stay tuned for that and hear more about it. But yeah, I'm very pleased with this. This definitely was one of those products to stand out for me from this past month, was this, and totally made it worth it for me. So if I were to have purchased that box, I want to say this is around a little bit more than the price of the box. I feel like this is around $28. I could be wrong, I'll put it on the screen, but it's around the price of the box. So if I had been subscribed to last month's box, it would have been worth it in the box for me just to get this one product because it's such a standout and it's one of those products I've been wanting to try for so long. And last up we have the Ciate London, the Editor Palette New England. I had asked in my last video, my Boxycharm unboxing, saying, hey, do you guys want to see 3 looks with it? I got a decent amount of replies saying you wanted to. However, when I started using this, I didn't want to make a video, basically. Let me know in this video if you would still want to see me do a look, and I'll put it on Instagram. I'll just do one tutorial. I can definitely do that. I almost did it, but each day I use this, it just didn't work out for me to be able to film anything. So let me know if you want to see at least one look. I'll do my favorite, my best look that I can get with this palette, and I'll put it on Instagram. But when it came to this palette, I kept trying to use it, and I was like, oh, let me see if I want to do 3 looks. Every look I did was just so unsatisfactory. Not unsatisfactory, like the quality isn't bad, but the color story and the softness of the colors themselves, both the matte and the shimmers, just always left me feeling like, that's my makeup for today. And that doesn't excite me. Like, I like to be excited when I do my makeup. If I'm gonna wake up like an hour before I need to be, before my kids are awake, I wanna have fun. So this palette was just it was just fun. Like, it was one of those palettes where if I had to do my makeup and I didn't care to be adventurous, this is something I could reach for and grab a very simple look that was just every day, I guess you could say, but it didn't inspire me. So whenever I opened this, I really struggled. It was just very uninspiring. Also too, and I pointed this out in the video, but the mattes are only what, 1, 2, 3, 4? I think just 4 of them, so the mattes are very limiting. I did use a couple of the more subtle shimmers in my crease to blend things out. I forget exactly which ones I used. I think I used this one in my crease one time, and maybe that one. Anyway, I did use them, and they do work decently. I'm not a fan of having a shimmery crease, but these were more of a softer type of shimmer, so that when you blend them out, they're not anything too shimmery, so they almost come across as matte. So that gives a little bit more versatility. And then the shimmers that are a little bit more interesting definitely have more shine to them. So that's nice, but they still have a softness to them, and the color and pigment is very toned down, which isn't exactly my thing. So I feel like I got like maybe 1 or 2 looks out of this that I really enjoyed, mainly focusing on like the gold and the green, and everything else was just kind of like, okay. So yeah, I was gonna do a 3 looks 1 palette, but when I actually got into this palette and was doing looks, I was just like, I don't want to do, I mean, ended up doing a bunch of looks, but I never wanted to film any of them because they were just so uninspiring. So after having tried this, I wouldn't mind trying more from Ciate London in the future if they have a color story that I like, because I thought the mattes blended nicely. They're nicely pigmented. And the shimmers, as I said, there's like 2 different types of shimmers. There's like more of a wet looking shimmer and then more of like a satiny type of shimmer. They're nice. They're nothing like the satiny shimmers are definitely nothing to write home about, but the more intense wet looking shimmers are very pretty. So if there was a palette that came out from Ciate London that was actually interested in the color story, or if you're interested in the color story, the quality wise, I think it's nice. So yeah, that's kind of my review. Pros and cons. Sorry I'm not going to be doing a 3 looks 1 palette, but I did use it and it's okay. Alright, so those are all the reviews from last month, my October box, and I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see what came in my November box. Let me know what you guys thought about my November box. Which product of the ones that I got would you have been most excited for? And if you are signed up for Boxycharm, let me know if there are any products that I got in my box that you're really crossing your fingers come in your box. I would love to hear that. And above all, just let me know what you guys think of this video. Did you enjoy it? Do you like seeing subscription unboxings? I think I have a couple other subscription boxes coming this month. I have one from Ipsy. I'm on PR to get. I don't know when it's coming in. And then I also signed up for Lashy Box. I'm going to be getting their box. So let me know if you would like to see those unboxings and see what I got them. I can definitely do a video, but just give me your thoughts down below if you would like to see that. And yeah, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up down below. And also, if you want to continue getting daily content from me, I'm over on Instagram. I upload there pretty much every day, do lots of little fun reels and flat lays and close-up pictures of my makeup and whatnot. But yeah, with all that said, thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.